Let's get to our headliner topics on this edition of the podcast. And this one is, this is quite a topic. Do you feel like getting ripped off, or maybe ripped off again? Because they're bringing back FYRE Fest. FYRE Fest 2 is going to be happening this summer. Billy McFarland, the genius behind the disaster known as FYRE Fest, a man who served time in prison for defrauding people as part of this whole scam of this disastrous festival back in May 2017. He's back. You might remember Netflix did a documentary a few years ago about FYRE Fest. A bunch of people did documentaries about it. It was a whole debacle. It's absolutely ridiculous. So, of course, back then, this was 2020 or 2021. He promised the attendees at this FYRE Fest, there's like this amazing festival that was going to be happening, this next generation festival that everybody was going to want to go to. He's like, everybody's going to have these awesome geodomes to sleep in. And, there's going to be food prepared by celebrity chefs. And then bands like Blink-182 were going to be on the bill. Like, it was all coming up, instead of coming up Millhouse, coming up McFarland. And then the people who attended the festival, it ended up just being a huge disaster. All they got were wet mattresses and really crappy tents. They got prepackaged sandwiches, and all the bands dropped out of the bill. The people that actually went down to FYRE Fest were stranded down there. So yeah, Billy McFarland is that guy who made this happen. And so he's back now. I guess going to prison for this was not enough. He wants to try it again and see if he can do this. And he's back with FYRE Fest 2, Electric Boogaloo. I added the Electric Boogaloo part in there. But seriously, this is something that is actually happening. It's going to be happening in Quintana Roo, Mexico, this summer from May 30th to June 2nd. But it's going to be different this time around, guys, okay? Trust us. This is going to be absolutely different. At this time, Billy McFarland is saying that he's booked artists from across different genres to play the festival. So he's got rock, hip-hop, pop, and everything in between. Some EDM, I'm sure, in there for all the people that like that at the festival as well. And then he's also saying it's going to go beyond music as well. There's maybe going to be some professional skateboarder demonstrations. They're going to be doing some X Games kind of stuff. Maybe an MMA fighting instruction from one of the big MMA fighters. It's all going to be great. Of course, nothing has been confirmed at all. They're kind of hoping for the Wayne's World 2 method of doing things. If you book them, they will come. That's what the Jim Morrison said to Wayne in that movie. Thankfully, they all ended up coming to Wayne stock, but I don't know if that's going to really work for FYRE Fest. So tickets are on. I don't even know why I'm telling you this. Tickets are on sale right now. The low price. Okay, the lowest ticket is $1,400. That's going to get you the Ignite Pass. Okay, $5,000 for the Fuego Elevated Experience Pass. I have no idea what would be an elevated experience. Maybe some better sandwiches this time around. $25,000 for the Phoenix Artist Access Pass. I don't even know what that is. And then, okay, this part is really ridiculous, guys. All right, check this out. A cool $1 million, actually $1 million and like $1,000, like $1,000,000. I don't even know what I'm saying. $1 million is going to be is going to be what it is for the Prometheus Pass. So you can get ripped off all over again. This will include your own yacht docked off just offshore from the festivities, and you get to go scuba diving with Billy McFarland himself. I don't know if I would trust that. He seems the kind of guy that would probably just, like, if you had to, it's like, I need to breathe. Give me your scuba gear while he let you drown. I'm not saying that's what he would do, but who knows? I don't know the guy. This is, I just, when I was reading this online, I'm like, really? Seriously? Like, this is just mind boggling. I hate to say it, but if you're one of the people that buys tickets, any of these like horribly priced tickets to FYRE Fest 2, I feel like you almost deserve to get ripped off. You know what I mean? If you're really like going to be spending that kind of money, whether it be $1,500 or $5,000 or $1 million, this is just absolutely insane. Like, you almost deserve to get ripped off if you're going to fall for this again. And buying tickets to a festival without a single act confirmed or listed on the website. There's no poster. Most festivals, when they're announced, they announce the lineup when tickets go on sale. So you kind of know what you're getting into, but maybe this is for the best, because maybe this will deter people from buying tickets, because people should not be buying tickets for this. And I watched the Netflix documentary just like everybody else. Like, those sandwiches look horrible. Like, I love a good sandwich. Okay. And they even botched that, because like, what were in those sandwiches anyways? Were they like egg salad? Were they tuna salad? Who knows? Like, either would be good, but it doesn't sound like they had any turkey or corned beef or anything like that. But as much as I say that people shouldn't buy tickets, that people definitely will buy tickets to FYRE Fest 2, because people are just like that. You know what I mean? I feel like there's a lot of people out there with money that would just do this just for kicks, just to see if it becomes a disaster again, because they can probably take their private jets out of there whenever they want. But anyways, it's going to be different this time. They swear it's going to be different this time. I don't think this is something I would go to because A, I don't have the kind of money to do this, but B, there are no good bands announced yet. I don't understand why they can't just announce some acts to get people incentivized to buy tickets for this thing. They want people to buy tickets for these things, these exorbitant prices for these tickets. And I was thinking, like, unless they announce like Oasis as the headliner, maybe that they would add that extra day. We're going to do FYRE Fest. We're going to play the entire world tour and come do FYRE Fest. Like, if they were headlining, then maybe I would consider it. But I don't know about that. Maybe think about it. You could go get the Prometheus pass so you can have your own yacht. You're hanging out with the Gallagher brothers on a convicted felon's private yacht. Like, that could be cool. It could be good times. But I do not think Oasis or any band of repute will be on the bill for FYRE Fest. But just absolutely ridiculous that this thing is actually happening. Because I thought most people would have learned their lesson. At least Billy McFarland would have learned his lesson from the original FYRE Fest and then going to jail for defrauding people for millions of dollars. I figured that would probably be a deterrent to doing it again. But hey, you know what? If you fail, try again. If you fail at ripping people off, then try ripping them off again. Gotta get that Prometheus pass, guys. It's only $1 million and you can go get ripped off at FYRE Fest.